So here we are looking at the Volcom guide jacket, and it's Gore Tex, and it's courtesy of Gravity Sports and Mount Bachelor. And I'm going to say one or two things before Grant kind of takes it over because he's really amped on this jacket. First off, look at the light. This is the kind of jacket that fucks with lighting and looks different colors in different places. If I come center where the light is the brightest, it really gets like day glowy, and then if you step aside you can see it's still a very vibrant, almost day glow orange, and it's it's great if you want to be seen, especially in the backcountry. Right. So I'll let Grant take it from here because he's
just to touch
really amped on this jacket.
On fit, I've got the medium, James has the large. I really like the fit of this jacket, and I think it just doesn't feel as long as some of the others we've tried. Maybe that's because it's a lighter weight material for whatever reason. The arm length for me is perfect. I wouldn't want it any shorter. And the length through the jacket overall is great. I've got tons of room for layers. I feel like I can just move around, and this thing's super lightweight. What do you think about the fit for you in a large, James?
Volcom's always flattering around the shoulders for me, and this is actually more flattering than most. I really like this articulation, and whatever they're doing to cut the shoulders here, it gives me lots of room, and I just feel like it doesn't feel very tight. And just like all Volcom jackets, maybe to a lesser extent, the sleeves are long for me because I'm a medium arm and an XL chest. So it's a good compromise for me, though. I'd rather have long sleeves than, but compare this to Burton or other jackets out there, these sleeves are a touch longer with Volcom. So if you have long arms or you're a taller guy, this is going to be a good fit. But all in all, I just think Volcom builds a jacket really well around a wide variety of body types. And if you need some room for layering, this is great.
Yeah, I agree. And you can see here, hopefully you can see, there's this extra panel in the shoulders here where they've done this like articulation, which I haven't noticed on their other jackets, but it seems to work really well because I've got tons of room in the shoulders, but it doesn't look big. I have quite narrow shoulders, and I don't know, I think this jacket fits my shoulders really well. And to talk a little bit about the construction. So it's a 3-layer Gore Tex with a brushed tricot backing, a normal tricot, non-brushed tricot backing. It's going to be super durable. There's a lot of tape seams going on. And all those articulation areas I was talking about in the shoulders, all these seams are going to be taped. And as all of Gore Tex, it's nylon, it's durable. This specific 3-layer Gore Tex is really, really lightweight. And there's no skipping out on construction on this jacket. And that does reflect in the price. I think this one comes in at about $529. Which is middle of the road for 3-layer Gore Tex. Here we've got all these zips. So these are all the zips on the front are the Vislon or the YKK Vislon Aqua Guard zips. So they're fully waterproof. The main zip's got a double, which I really like, and that's a preference for a lot of people in the backcountry. So we've got 3 pockets. On the inside of these, you've only got you've got your little media pocket and that stretch fabric, but it's pretty much just that outer Gore Tex. There's no lining.
Media pocket. I mean, if you're a guide,
I don't think it's really
you don't want to be
pocket.
listening to a goddamn
Probably
thing.
not.
Yeah.
It's just like a key pocket, or it's for something.
It's just a small pocket.
But you've got this. It's just the outer fabric, the Gore Tex.
Yeah.
So, they're going for minimal design here. Clearly for like resort and backcountry use, but it's the weight of this jacket. It's super packable. It's going to work well. And then on the inside,
yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like the lightest of 3-layer Gore Tex.
That's the lightest, durable,
but it's pretty light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you just got this stretch mesh here for a goggle pocket, and then here you've got another little mini. It's really small, but it's a stretch fabric, so.
And no waist pockets. This drives me crazy. I constantly do this and miss. I've had this jacket before. It's an amazing jacket.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't get over the missing pockets. It just got me so bummed.
Right. You like these side pockets.
And I know what they're doing here. They're going for the backpack compatibility. But there are a lot of jackets I've owned that are really backpack compatible with the waist,
Yeah.
and you can still get in some pockets. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, they're just saying like you're probably going to be on a big backpack and you're going to have a big waist thing, so
Yeah.
why even bother? But so if you're a resort rider, primarily like myself, or an early morning kind of, you know, Skinner, you might not like this jacket. But if you're mainly in the backcountry and you can get used to the no waist pocket thing, I think it's a good.
I think I could get used to it. That wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. Just to touch on one more thing with the construction of this jacket, I find it very interesting. They use that AquaGuard zip on the pit zips for durability.
Volcom, I don't think, has a single jacket that has an open pit zip.
Yeah, and so it doesn't have the opening, but as far as the construction, that zip, using this style zip on a pit zip, I don't think I've seen in any other higher end jackets from Patagonia or Burton. And I'm a big fan of this zip because it seems to work better when you've got freezing rain, fog, wet snow, just icy conditions, and you're just getting, you know, maybe a good day on the mountain, but on the lift you're just getting hammered by the weather. So I think that's an interesting design feature.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice added bonus.
Yeah.
You want to hand me that helmet?
Let's try out the helmet.
Yeah.
James has got the Smith Vantage size medium here, which is a super low profile helmet.
Yeah. Thanks, Grant. And like all Volcom jacket, almost all Volcom jackets, I think, except the Gore, especially Gore Tex, their stretch Gore Tex has articulating hood, but the rest are contoured like this. And look at this. This is just amazing.
Perfect.
Just such a good shield. And then even just like how I would ride it, tightened up a good bit, because this is a large with a medium helmet. I still have tons of room to look around and check my six, see my surroundings. It's and then still some room to breathe as I'm riding down, even tightened up all the way. So this will fit with just about any helmet you can throw at it. Even the biggest bobblehead, super bubbly helmet, you know. And then, really good over the glove compatibility. A little bit of a mismatch with the Burton AK guide glove, but it's a guide glove nevertheless. Really works well, and they've got that elastic here on the sides, and pretty good cuff construction. So
Kind of your standard double Velcro there.
yeah, not super tight for me and my wrist here, but doable. Oh, and then one thing, this is kind of annoying for me. It's a very tight wrist gaiter.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Sweating it up just in
And
here
then
with
it's
that.
loose up here and super tight here, so at least it gives you a seal, and it will work in well. You want to hand me that glove back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Slide right in there.
It's like. So yeah, I'd probably cut this out.
I know, it's just one of those things, right? It's a really high-end jacket. I don't know if you want to go cutting on it, but
I do.
yeah, a few extra pit zips in
Being
there.
the gear whore that I am.
Yeah, a back vent.
Yeah, cut out the pit zips, cut off the wrist gaiter. But it's a very unique.
Or go full sleeveless.
Yeah, totally. And the inside, you touched on the inside liner and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So powder skirt, it's fixed, but
Yeah.
it's very light. Well, not very light. It's kind of girthy and thick, but it has the zip tech. So if you go with a guide pant instead of like a bib, you can zip off to here and, you know, have some seal. But all in all, it's a very specific jacket for a specific type of backcountry rider.
I agree. Or if
Yeah.
you're someone who just wants a really lightweight, packable, durable piece for the mountain, it could work well for you too.
Yeah, so there you have it.